first met Arthur Russell when he walked in the studio and wanted to record a rhythm section. The rhythm section, people walked in, he said, roll the tape. I hit record even before I was all set up. Before the musicians were finished just warming up and just jamming, he said, we got it, we're done, you can let them go. Musicians were ready to kill him, but his concept was a very Buddhist concept. It was first thought, best thought. Go Bang's a good example of that. Started out as a jam and a rhythm section playing, and as the additional parts got added on, new ideas would come and flow from that. When Lola sang Bango Bango on that, she had no idea what was going on. It was totally off the wall. He sat there and said, Lola, sing this and go crazy and sing this crazy note. And she went nuts, and only until we heard it in context of the whole thing did we realize that he was a genius and this was a great thing. I was doing a lot of production work with Tana Gardner and some other West End artists. And West End decided that Steve DeQuisto and Arthur should make a disco album. And they booked studio time, and they walked in, as usual, big array of musicians. We had the Ingram brothers down from Philly, we had Arthur, we had Peter Zumo, and all the regular cast of characters. I knew at that time to have everything set up and start recording when they walked in. When the Ingram brothers started jamming on Is It All Over My Face and started playing that music and everything, it sounded pretty good, and we did that. At the end of the session, the Ingrams had a big fight with Arthur because they said, no, we have to punch in the mistakes. It's all crazy. We played out of time and everything. Arthur loved it. And when we actually finished the record, finished mixing this entire record, which wound up on, I don't know, maybe 20 2-inch reels of all this stuff. Arthur had taken the tapes and made 24-track copies of them. We overdubbed on those, then put the pieces back on there. He had a concept at one time to dub the 24 tracks on top of each other without synchronization. That would be an interesting concept as those tempos shifted. Arthur was very contrite, and the last thing you did with Arthur was tell him you really liked what he did, or that was really good, because that was a red flag to him, and basically Arthur would say, maybe it wasn't good, or maybe that wasn't the answer. He always liked to dig deeper.